Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. In this video, we're going to break down the AGV Blade Helmet. Now, the Blade Helmet is an open-face helmet from AGV. It's got a very decidedly Italian style to it. And if we look at it, one of the key features on this blade is that it's really the in-between of a half helmet and a three-quarter. You'll notice you have the pieces on the side that come down and cover your ears, give you that cheek pad support, but you'll notice the way the contour and the scoop is along the back, it's a little bit high and it's tapered. So we really think it's kind of in between. If this was a true three-quarter, it would come down a little further in the back, and if it was a half, it would not have the function of it coming down with the face shield mechanism in the front. So it's kind of a unique design. Also, if you notice the style of this helmet, it's got a very aggressive, sweeping, decidedly European line. And, you know, at a helmet that's going to start right around that $130 mark, there's a ton of style and a ton of bang for the buck here. Now, it's DOT. It's going to be a polycarbonate shell. You know, you do have a fully removable, swappable, opening and closing visor here. It's not a fixed visor. And then some of the nuances are really, really nice. So the first thing that jumps out is I have the black version here, and there are graphic versions available as well, is that it's almost a matte or rubitone finish. If you come in tightly on here, you can see that it's not a high gloss finish. It's really unique. If we also look at it, some of the nuances that jump out is you have these high chimney vents that vent directly to the forehead. They're open and closable. And they have this really nice little, I don't think I've ever seen a vent that had this type of a mechanism, but they're really uniquely styled for this helmet. The other thing that jumps out at me is the side extractors. If we look here on the side, you're going to notice you come in here tight, you can see that there's a wire mesh built into the shell here, and that's going to help diffuse hot air away from your head as you're sweating, as you're riding. Also, the gasket that goes in here along the front edge of the face shield to create a great seal. If you do get caught in a cloudburst, you're going to have that great sealing gasket. And there are different face shields available for the AGV Blade as well. The face shield mechanism, you know, it's a little bit different than a full face, where a lot of times you're riding it in different scenarios. You're swapping that face shield. So the face shield mechanism, it's not self-contained. To switch it, you're actually going to twist these guys, and these caps pop up, and then you do it. So it's not a speed change system, but for a helmet like this, they're banking that a lot of times it's a great scooter helmet, commuter helmet. You're not going to be doing that much. It's not a long-distance touring helmet, so it's a bit of a different setup. As we pull around towards the back, you can see, again, there's our configuration along the back of the helmet. And then one of the things that was really surprising and nice to us was that it's a fully removable as well as hygienic lining. It's this dry comfort material, which you see AGV use in some of its more high-end helmets, but it's very, very soft. It's very, very comfortable against your skin. You can see there's a 3D element of it, the way that it's stitched. It's meant to contour your face, and it's configurable. So instead of a double D-ring, they've gone with the ratchet system, which for those of you that aren't familiar with it, it's adjustable. You're going to want to wear this helmet, adjust it to the size so that it fits correctly, but then to get it on and off, it's really a single pull with a glove hand. It's very easy to use. We see this in some other European helmet manufacturers. And then everything from there is completely removable, can be completely broken down. So my bottom elements of my cheek pads can be broken down. And again, they're that dry comfort material, which is going to wick sweat away, but also be hygienic, but very easily to wash and take care of. So they come right out. And now I have some Velcro, and I have a 4-snap process. 2 snaps in the front, 2 snaps in the back. And now I have my 3D comfort liner, which comes out. And you can notice, you know, to work well with the venting on this helmet, that we have cutouts. And then you notice the way that it's stitched, and even where the tabs are placed, they're positioned to not give you pressure points. I think we mentioned it earlier in the video. It's a neutral fit on this helmet. And we do find that it fits about a half size large. So keep that in mind if you're right on the cusp in between sizes. Definitely go to the smaller size, because it's going to give you, it's a bit of a generous cut. And if we look at this guy, there's perforation on the inside. You can see the way that this is designed. And even around the cheek pads and around your ears, it's met with some extra padding to be very comfortable. Now, if we look, even this back neck roll is removable. And it's funny, the zipper, in our opinion, you could have done this a few different ways. They chose to do a zipper here. It's a YKK zipper, so it's a very durable zipper. But again, it's kind of a style choice on there. And this is a wicking neck roll that has padding built into it along the back. And if we look at the helmet, you're going to notice the thing that you need to look at here is that where these vents come in the front. So there's my chimney vent right there, and I'm going to have the ability to have that directly vent to the forehead. They're open and closable. But remember, you're wearing an open face helmet, so that air is going to come in, you know, through the front, regardless that you're a bit more exposed for this type of riding. And even in the top here in the EPS, we have these channels that run the length that are covered by this mesh material. It's just a very quality construction here for, again, a helmet that's under $150. It does come in graphic versions as well. So So we want to know what you think about the AGV Blade. I want you to leave us comments on Facebook, on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at RevZilla TV. We're producing new videos every week. As always, you can always shoot us a line with questions at cs@revzilla.com or 877-792-9455. This guy's over 39 bucks, so we're going to happily ship it for free. We'll exchange it for free. If you don't like it, send it back in new condition with the tags, and we will give you 100% back to your card with no restock fees. And we're going to allow you to earn Team Zilla cash on any purchase over $100 at RevZilla.com to help you save some money in the long run. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the AGV Blade, really 3/4 helmet, available at RevZilla.com/AGV. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.